Breaking developments coming in regarding the Rameshwaram Cafe blast case. Times now has access details of the charge sheet that has been filed by the National Investigating Agency in that case. 4 names have been cited in the charge sheet that has been filed by the National Investigating Agency. Remember, this charge sheet is in a blast that took place in a very famous cafe, Rameshwaram Cafe in Bengaluru. It was an IED blast that had taken place, and now the charge sheet has been filed against 4 accused in this blast case. Deepak, give us more details. Deepak, can you hear me? All right, we'll try and get in touch with our correspondent there. Yes. But the details that we are getting right now is that a charge sheet has been filed by the NIA against 4 accused. They've been identified as Musawwir Shazib, Abdul Mateen Ahmed Taha, Maaz Munir Ahmed and Muzaffil Sharif. What more details can you add, Deepak?
Well, Priya, now we should note that 4 people now charge sheeted. 2 of them, of course, were on the run. And both the prime accused, that's the bomber and Abdul Taha Mateen. These were people who were wanted by the NIA in other cases. There was a bounty on them as well. It was an extensive search operation that was carried out, and the investigation, of course, led to their arrest from West Bengal. Right now, they've been charge sheeted under various sections of the Indian Penal Code, under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, and also the Explosive Substances Act as well. It goes into quite comprehensive details as to how the ISIS radicalized them. They in turn were radicalizing innocent Muslim youth in the country, is something that the charge sheet mentions. And right now, it of course details out the entire plan and the modus operandi of the accused in the matter.
All right. There was also a lot of politics around this case, Deepak, when it had happened first. Now with the very, very strong charges coming against people, have we heard anything from the ruling dispensation?
Well, initially, yes, there was a little bit of politics that played out as to what was the reason for the blast, who carried out the blast. There were some question marks that were raised at that point in time, whether it was personal rivalry, some of them trying to jump the gun even before the investigation completed. Right now, with the charge sheet, of course, being filed, it gives exact details as to, what was the reason behind the crime. And, of course, it is definitely linked to terror is what the NIA, of course, comes to a conclusion. Whether politicians who jumped to hasty comments in the start when the investigation began, whether they'll have anything to say, that remains to be seen. But nonetheless, at this point in time, what will also be crucial is the kind of evidence that they'll be putting behind this particular charge sheet, because when the matter is taken up for trial, that will become very, very important. They've also mentioned an important detail here, that the investigation is not closed in the matter. It is going to continue, which would mean that there would be an additional charge sheet as well that will be filed in the coming days.
All right. Thank you, Deepak, for joining us with those details. Time now for us to take a very quick break.